DeMeco, how's Emmanuel look since coming back from the COVID list?
Yeah, E-Man has looked pretty good. Coming back, he's done a great job. He's hopped back in. He made a play yesterday. You just see, see where he fits. He's a great player for us. He's done a great job, and I just love the way he came out, had great energy, just showed his love for football, showed it's all about having fun and making plays. So I love the energy that he brought to us, and happy to have E-Man back. His presence is felt. Happy to see him back out there.
How much do you think Jason Verrett's confidence has grown, just given that he's put together a pretty long stretch now of being healthy and being able to stack some good practices?
Yeah, JV has done a great job of just being consistent. It's one thing I highlight to the guys, mainly it feels like every meeting I have with the defensive group, I'm highlighting JV and just showing his consistency and just showing the young guys like how it looks to be a true pro. And JV is that example for the guys in our room, and he brings it every day. He competes every day, and his work ethic is just unmatched. So just happy to have him in a really good place where he's not worried about the history of the injuries or anything like that. He's playing confident, he's playing fast, he's playing physical, and it's exactly what I like to see.
The chemistry between him, Jimmy Ward, and K'Wan Williams seems to be very tight. Is that something that you expect from them? Is that something that really stands out?
Yeah, it does. It does stand out the way those guys are. You can tell, like, they're tight on the field, so you can tell that just translates off the field. Like, those guys are always talking. They're always hanging out together. So you can tell that camaraderie off the field, it pours over onto the field and allows them, they know what to expect from each other. They have ease of communication between each other. So when they get in situations where they have to communicate, it's easy, translates quickly, and those guys are able to play faster just because of their tightness and their bond.
Does it seem like they communicate without words out there on the field?
Yeah, you can tell that, right? They do communicate without words, and that's when you know you've been playing with someone for a few years where sometimes words don't need to be said. It's just a look or a hand signal here or there, and they know exactly what each other are thinking, and they can go and perform it very quickly.
What do you think the energy level, given the 19,000 inside Levi's, did you feel a pickup of mood there?
Yeah, it was awesome, and having the fans back out, you just see this is what sports is all about, right? It was the energy that the fans bring to the game. That's what it's all about. You know, I felt that energy today from all the fans. We're thankful for all the fans that took time today to come out and support our guys. Very thankful for the enthusiasm and energy that they showed today. It uplifts everyone. So I'm happy to have the fans back. It's just fun times. Much more fun when the fans are in.
A lot of move the ball activity. What do you think your defense did, and basically without your starting defensive line out there?
Yeah, I think the move the ball periods it was good. It's much needed. And a lot of times you're going through scripted periods and guys get honed in on just those particular plays and stop them. But it's really good to get to move the ball. It's kind of to simulate real football as much as possible without taking guys to the ground. So much needed for the defense. I thought we came out, we did some good things, did some things not so well. There's some things always to improve on and get better at. So I think it's just a good start for us today.
Were you surprised at all by Ryan Yarbrough? It felt like today, like without, Kinlaw and a lot of these guys out there, he got a good run and looked like he was, kind of everywhere.
Yeah, Yarbrough, he's guy came in late in training camp and a late start to training camp, but he stepped in and he's doing really well. Guy, he never stops. That's one thing I like about Yarbrough. He never stops, always good energy, always going, great motor, great effort, and he's always around the ball making plays. So Yarbrough has done a good job for us.
Do you see him in sort of that Armstead, like 3-5 sort of role?
Well, he's been all around the D-line, really, with all the guys that are in and out. Yarbrough has done a good job of just moving in, moving inside. He can do a little bit of both. So it's just good to have a rotational guy out there who can help us along the line.
A busy day for Diamador Lenore. He was with the second team, and then he got some first-team reps too. What goes into deciding, whether Lenore is up with the twos or Ambry Thomas? I mean, what have you seen from those two guys?
Yeah, a lot of that goes into who's available, throughout practice. So I don't put much rank into, training camp because we're always rolling and rotating guys, whether it's with the ones, twos, or threes. It's really, to me, it's not a big deal. You just want to go out, see a guy perform the technique that we're asking them to do and do it at a consistent level. So whether you're with the ones, twos, or threes, it doesn't matter. Like, just how are you performing each and every day? So Lenore, he's doing a good job. He's getting better. He's getting better. Ambry is getting better, and they still have to keep working, just like everyone else, to pick up the consistency.
You talked about just the move the ball period for how it helps the defense. How does it help you as a first-time play caller?
Yeah, it helps a lot. Just get into the flow of calling the game, just thinking, the chess match is going on. What do you think? What am I thinking? That Kyle is running. How are we going to defend it? And making sure our guys are in something that they're comfortable with and they can go out and play at a high level. So it's really good for me as a new play caller to just go through that process as many times as I can before the regular season starts.
I believe in the spring you touched on the impact of Johnny Holland on you. Can you touch on some specific things and ways he's influenced you?
Yeah, I think, with Johnny Holland, like Johnny was my coach coming into the NFL my rookie year. And it's just the thing that always stuck out to Johnny is just he never just felt like just coach, right? And that's something as a coach that I try to pour into guys. You want to build that relationship with guys. And always, even though Johnny coached me for 5 years, so yeah, whether it was Thanksgiving dinners, being there, it always felt like family with Johnny and never like a coach-player relationship. So he showed me from that standpoint how to just interact. Now me being a coach, how do you interact with players? Like, it's more than about just football. It's about life lessons. Johnny, I can go down, he taught me about money, taught me about relationships. He just taught me about a lot of things where he was kind of like that father figure for me coming into the NFL. So, Johnny has been awesome. Great to have him. Great to work with him again. So, I'm just thankful for Johnny.
Been a strong couple of days for Arden Key the last few days. What are you seeing from him and his growth early on here?
Yeah, Arden, he shows up every day. Arden shows up every day around the quarterback a lot. So Arden is a guy who does a good job on the edge when it comes to rushing the passer. As far as being able to bend and close to the quarterback, he does a really good job of that, and he's been more consistent. He's doing a really good job against the run as well, being physical and stout versus the run, what we ask all our guys to do. So I'm pleased with where Arden is now, and he'll continue to develop and get better as he continues to just do our technique over and over again.
Do you think with a guy like Arden, he obviously doesn't lack for talent, he's pretty high draft pick, had really big moments in college and all that stuff, at a big time program, but it didn't really happen with the Raiders. Do you sit down with, him specifically, but just guys like that and try to figure out kind of where are you with the system? Are you doing something wrong? Like, how do we get you to realize whatever your potential is? Do you have those conversations with a guy like that?
Right, for sure. We had those conversations with him just about, a lot of times people get focused on the past and what happened in the past, and I always try to tell players, as Arden or anyone, just we can't worry about the past. Like, what do you want your career to look like? And where do you want to move forward? What's your why? Why are you pushing forward? What does it mean to you, right? Who are you playing for? What are you playing for? And if we can connect on those things, and I know you have it in your heart, you love football and you want to go out and perform your best, like, forget what happened in the past. Now let's move forward and let's make the best of your career starting now. So I think Arden has a good chance to do that here.
Dee Ford said he'll turn the corner when he gets sacks. What have you seen from him coming back from his injury? He's been in team drills now.
Yeah, it's right. First and foremost, it's good to see D back out there. I just understand how it is going through injuries and just feel like an outcast almost, where it's just, always in the training room, pushing forward. So it's just, first and foremost, it's an accomplishment just for him just to be back out there. And he's done a good job with the reps that he's been given. He's done a good job. He's moving forward, progressing every day. So just excited for him and where he can go, just taking it one day at a time with him. But so far, so good. He's looked really well.
Kyle said that he's starting to look like what he's seen from in the past, so
Right.
a little excited about that.
For sure. You see those glimpses when he does take a few reps, you see those glimpses of Dee, just his explosiveness, his speed off of the ball. You see those glimpses, like reminds you of where he was a couple years ago. So you get excited when you see that from him. But I'm happy for the guy to just battle through all of that and put himself in position, all right, to keep moving forward.
Is Marcel Harris permanently a linebacker now? And when it comes time to to cut down the roster, is his ability to play safety going to factor into that decision?
Yeah, Marcel's done a good job at linebacker. He's still learning. He's done a good job the past couple of days. Seen him make some plays, some things we asked our linebacker to do. Marcel is picking up on it really well. So I'm happy with where he is, and he's just progressing forward. The thing I like about Marcel is you say linebacker, said Marcel's a playmaker, and he shows up a lot more when he's closer to the line of scrimmage. So I just love his speed, his physicality, and his instincts. For him being closer to the ball, Marcel's I think he has he has it in him to go out and be a really good player, right? It's just for him just getting as many reps as possible. It's for him to just feel more comfortable there.
That's good.
All right, thank you, guys.